It's March. No, April 6th. Keep saying it's March. It's 12:41 a.m. Tomorrow I have to go somewhere with them. Dude, it's exhausting. But I bet it's gonna be a lot of fun. Today I was focusing on my Outspace application, and I think the past paragraph with my academic background was good. That was fine. I'm working on the please briefly describe any important experience or events that have led you to where you are. That I think is pretty, like, I gotta redo it because it was like bad. It was so robotic. It wasn't me. So I'm writing it with my own language because the other time my sister helped me, but it's just so like formal. Maybe that's how they want it. I don't think so. It doesn't show like my eagerness to learn. It was just like, yo, I did it. It said for me to write my important experience and like to say it in a academic or academic manner, but no real passion into it. Whereas me, I'm writing about my past experience, like important events, getting into coding in high school and web design. My little brother needed help with Legos. I might get rid of that. Christmas, getting a drone, that was really big. Building my first computer, that's really big. My first phone, an iPod Touch. Which is true, my first phone was an iPod Touch. All of these are true. And then here are some of the important facts that I'm going to list, because it's a maximum of 2 paragraphs, so I'm going to have one of my background and then 2 of my, one paragraph of my important experiences and events to lead me here, and then 2 of what I'm doing currently. So this is the second paragraph. So I'll write about how my GPA is a 3.636. My NASA mentor. I have a NASA mentor. I am a computer engineer. I've been doing MIT lessons, the free ones, and I have made it into the honors scholars program at my school, NASA. I think that's pretty good. I think with that I've been doing really. I think they will accept me, and if they don't, there's always the fall semester, And then after the fall, it's the spring, and then the summer. I'm gonna get a chance, I'm gonna get a chance. So what I did today, I woke up, I ate. Today was the day, April 5th, that Jesus was resurrected. Jesus was resurrected on the day before this is being uploaded, so April 5th. I went to church for that. They didn't spray holy water on me because I'm Catholic. They do that. Yeah. I did that, and I'm doing this. So that was pretty much my day. Then I ate, and then I had to. When I woke up, I went to buy potatoes, because my mom made a potato and sausage stew, which is my favorite. And she cut like, she thought it was a 5-pound potato bag. I bought a 10-pound. It was under $10, so I didn't really know how much potatoes cost, and I thought that was good, She put like more than half the bag in the pot, and it was like a lot. And she was wondering why doesn't it end. And then she checked, it was 10 pounds. And then So we had a whole packet of sausages. It was like that, pot, potato and sausage stew, like that. The packet was like this big, this long, and she diced the sausages up and threw the whole thing in there, without the plastic and everything else, just the sausage. And what I'm trying to get at is, it was good. It was amazing, and it's almost finished in one day. It's not only my favorite dish, it's my whole family's favorite dish. I think they probably like pizza or something better, but homemade, I don't think nothing could beat it. I'm gonna be honest. Potato and sausage stew, and then number 2 would be carnitas, and then number 3 would be chalupas. And then as a struggle food, I'd probably pick lime, lemon with salt, and we just eat that. I used to do that back when we were struggling. Now we're doing pretty fine. Yeah. It was good. It was yummy. That was pretty much it. That's pretty much my day. I gotta go. Jesus was risen. Jesus has risen. Everybody, Jesus has risen. On the 3rd day. Okay. This is a long one. I'll read it. Judah's guilt and judgment. Judah's guilt and judgment. What sorrow for you who buy up house after house and field after field until everyone is evicted and you live alone in the land. But I have heard the Lord of heaven's armies swear a solemn oath. Many houses will stand deserted, even beautiful mansions will be empty. 10 acres of vineyard will not produce even 6 gallons of wine. 10 baskets of seed will only yield 1 basket of grain. What sorrow for those who get up early in the morning looking for a drink of alcohol and spend long evenings drinking wine to make themselves flaming drunk. They furnish wine and lovely music at their grand parties. Lyre and harp, tambourine and flute. But they never think about the Lord or notice what He is doing. So my people will go into exile far away because they do not know me. Those who are great and honored will starve, and the common people will die of thirst. The grave is licking its lips in anticipation, opening its mouth wide. The great and the lowly and all the drunken morals will be swollen out. Humanities will be destroyed, and people brought down. Even the arrogant will lower their eyes in humiliation. But the Lord of heaven's armies will be exalted by His justice. The holiness of God will be displayed by His righteousness. In that day lambs will find good pastures, and fattened sheep and young goats will feed among the weirds. What sorrow for those who drag their sins behind them, with ropes made of lies, who drag wickedness behind them like a cart. They even mock God and say, "Hurry up and do something. We want to see what you can do. Let the Holy One of Israel carry out His plan, for we want to know what it is." What sorrow for those who say that evil is good and good is evil, that dark is light and light is dark, that bitter is sweet and sweet is bitter. What sorrow for those who are wise in their own eyes and think themselves so clever. What sorrow for those who are heroes at drinking wine and boast about all the alcohol they can hold. They take bribes to let the wicked go free, and they punish the innocent. Therefore, Just as fire licks up stubble and dry grass shovels in the flame, so their roots will rot, and their flowers wither. For they have rejected the law of the Lord of heaven's armies. They have despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. That is why the Lord's anger burns against his people, and why he has raised his fist to crush them. The mountains tremble, and the corpses of his people litter the streets like garbage. But even the Lord's anger is now satisfied. His fist is still poised to strike. He will send a signal to distant nations far away and whistle to those at the ends of the earth. They will come racing towards Jerusalem. They will not get tired or stumble. They will not stop for rest or sleep. Not a belt will be loose, not a sandal strap broken. Their arrows will be sharp, and their bows ready for battle. Sparks will fly from their horses' hooves, and the wheels of the chariots will spin like a whirlwind. They will roar like lions, like the strongest of lions. Growling, they will pounce on their victims and carry them off. And no one will be there to rescue them. They will roar over their victims on that day of destruction, like the roaring of the sea. If someone looks across the land, only darkness and distress will be seen. Even the light will be darkened by the clouds. That's intense, dude. They really messed up. That's crazy. That's about it, though. That's about it. I see it.